Welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu, and today I'm going to bring you a comparison video between two Kia's K4. To my right, I have the 2025 Kia K4 in the EX trim, and to my left, I have the 2025 Kia K4 in the LXS trim. Now, the trims that come in the Kia K4 are LX, LXS, EX, GT line, and the top of the trims is GT Line Turbo. Now, before we move forward, please like and subscribe, and a big shout out to Kia Roseville here in Roseville, California for providing me with these two cars for the comparison video. Now, if you're in the market for one of the Kia K4s and you don't know what the differences are, I'm here to let you know the differences between the EX and the LXS. Let's start with the engine. The engine you're going to find in the four trims, but not the GT Line Turbo, is going to be the 2.0 four-cylinder engine that produces 147 horsepower and 132 pound-feet of torque, paired with the CVT dual overhead cam, and it's going to be port injected. That's a very important specification, and it will matter for some people. Now, the GT Line Turbo is a different engine. If you're in the market to buy one of those, that comes with an engine 1.6 liter turbocharged four-cylinder that produces 190 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it's direct injected. Now, I don't want to waste your guys' time, so let's start with the differences. There are about 7 or 8 differences, including wheels, including the instrument cluster, wireless charging pad, the cloth difference, and so on. So I'm going to start with the front of the differences. Let me grab my camera. And here in the front, we're looking right now at the Kia K4 EX, which is the higher trim in this video. The differences between the EX and the LXS, you're going to see the bottom grille is going to be in silver color. You're also going to see the top grille in the gloss black. Compared to the LXS, the top of the grille is going to be black matte, and you're not going to find any silver on the bottom grille. But everything else is the same. The LED headlights, the grille, no fog lights for both of them, no front parking sensors. The hood looks the same. Technology you're going to find is the same. Now, as you know, this is a compact sedan, and I would say this has a pretty good amount of technology for a compact sedan. Let's move forward to the sides. The biggest difference on the side, you're going to see it on the wheels. Let's start with the LXS. The LXS has a 16-inch wheels, and this comes standard with the Kumo Solus. And the size of this tire is going to be 205/55 by 16. Now, when you go up the trim and you're going to go to EX, you're going to find a different rim and an upgraded size, which is the 17 wheel. And the brand of the tire is the same, Kumo Solus. And the size on this EX is 225 by 45 by 17. When it comes to the dimensions of the K4, both LXS and EX are the same dimension, obviously. 185 in length, 72 in width, and 55 in height. The wheelbase is 107.1, and there are no other differences on the side. Now, moving forward to the gas tank, this gets 29 city, 39 highway, and the gas tank capacity is 12.4 gallons. Now, here in the back, the car looks wide and planted with a clean and modern design. Now, I'm only gonna open one trunk because they're both exactly the same. And the way you're gonna open it is a push button right here, and it's gonna you're going to have to open it manually. The same goes for the EX. The trunk size is a 14.6 cubic feet of space. And I'm going to take a tape measure and I'm going to measure the cargo for you so you can see exactly what the size is. And the length you're going to have from the back of the seat, the second row seat, is going to be about 41 inches. And then from left to right, is going to be around 41 inches. Now they both come with a spare tire, which is a big plus, and they both have a 40-60% backrest. The way you're gonna drop the seats are going to be from these two levers over here. You're gonna pull them and they're gonna go down. Now that we're done with the engine, with the specs for the exterior, with the trunk space, with the tank capacity and all that, let's go and see the differences for the interior. Now I'm sitting inside the 2025 Kia K4 in the LXS trim. So the biggest differences you're going to see inside are going to be the dual zone climate control, the cloth premium seat difference between the LXS and the EX. You're going to see different cluster design. You're going to see the cloth on the door as well. So let's start first with the seats. This is the difference between them, and on the EX it's a premium cloth. Now both driver and passenger seat, they come manual adjustable, so none of them are automatic, and you do not have heated or ventilated seats. The next big difference is going to be the dual zone climate control versus single zone climate control. Where you're looking at the LXS right now, and in the EX you're going to see right here an extra screen where you're going to be able to control that temperature. Also, the buttons right here are going to be totally different, and I'm going to show you that right now. And now sitting in the EX, this is the difference. The buttons right here and the extra screen here to control the temperature, where you want the flow to go. If you want to put it on auto, and this is how you turn it off. Coming back in the LXS, the next big difference is going to be your wireless charging pad, and you're going to see that right here. EX will have a wireless charging pad. Continuing, you're going to see a difference in the cluster option. We're seeing in the LXS, and this is the only option you have for the cluster, and you're going to be able to select that under setup, cluster, and then cluster theme selection, and all you have over here is the graphic style, where in the EX you're going to have different cluster design. Next difference you're going to find is going to be the dual illuminated vanity mirrors. You're not going to find this in the LXS, to where the EX will have an extra light here, and you're going to be able to push a button and you're going to have an extra light. And that's about it with the differences. Now similarities, they both have charging ports in the same place with the 12-volt outlet. They have the exact same shift lever. They have the same cup holders with the push buttons right here, and then you can put them back in to create more space for different things. They both have the same camera. Let me show you the camera. And they both have the same steering wheel. So now that I showed you the infotainment differences, the dual versus single climate control, the wireless charging pad, the vanity lights, and all the changes, I want to mention one more thing. The Kia K4 does not come with the option of all-wheel drive. All you have is a front-wheel drive. And you're not going to find a sunroof or moonroof in these two trims, the LXS and the EX. Now that we're done with the front, let's go and check the second row seating. Now sitting in the back in the Kia K4 LXS, this is the way it looks with the regular standard cloth. In the EX, you're going to find the premium cloth on the second row, also on the front. Another difference you're going to see on the rear door, the EX will have the cloth on the door. The LXS, just like the front doors, will have the plasticky feel. Another difference you're going to see here in the back is for the passenger seat only, you're going to have a mesh pocket right here where you can put your things. But other than that, similarities, both of them do not come with an armrest. Both of them do not come with the air vents. They both come with two USB-C and with the cubby room right here. And they both have a 40-60%. And this is the way it looks from inside. Now that we're done with the differences and similarities between the Kia K4 LXS versus EX. Let's talk about price. The LXS comes with an MSRP price of $22,990, and if you want to go up one trim to the EX, you only need to pay $1,000 extra, which is $23,990. Here's the price for the LXS. Take a good look. Let me know if you have any questions. And now here's the price for the EX. Take a good look at this one. You're going to see the exact differences that this one comes with, like the infotainment screen, the wheels, the wireless charging pad, the cloth, and all that. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you very much.